Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that we are doing a giveaway, so subscribe and stay tuned to see how you can win it. So today's video, I want to touch on how to lose 1 pound of fat, and specifically 1 pound. So is that going to be very hard to do, or is it going to be something that we can do really easily?
So we're going to be going over that today, and hopefully you'll learn something. So one really important number that we use in diet is 3,500. And that 3,500 means calories per pound of fat. So to make this better for us to understand, we can think of a chocolate bar that's 250 calories. So what does 3,500 calories equate to in chocolate bars? Well, a few, and specifically 14 chocolate bars. So we can do the math, and if we work really hard to not eat a chocolate bar every day, then we're subtracting 250 calories from our diet. So in 14 days, it's about a pound loss, and 28 days, that's 2 pounds. 56, 3 pounds. In about a month, you'll lose 2 pounds of fat. So you're probably thinking, wait a minute, if I don't eat 3,500 calories and I lose a pound, well, if I eat 3,500 calories, does that mean I'll gain a pound? And the answer is,
in a perfect world, yes, but we all know that's not the case. So let me explain that for you. So imagine that you are in a perfect world. Well, 3,500 calories will equal 1 pound. Now, if we eat a chocolate bar a day, in 1 month, we'll gain 2 pounds. In 1 year, 24 pounds. And in 10 years, 240 pounds? That doesn't seem right at all.
And that is insane. And we know that definitely doesn't happen.
So what actually happens? What happens when we eat those chocolate bars? Well, when we eat more, we're going to gain more and more weight.
And it's harder to move a heavier person than a lighter person. So the more weight we gain, we're going to have a higher metabolism to keep our body moving, to keep our body functioning, and we will start burning more calories than if we weighed, let's say, 10 pounds less. So it kind of equalizes, and at the end, we don't actually gain 240 pounds. We don't actually gain a pound for every 3,500 calories we eat. Because as we get heavier, well, that 3,500 calories that we eat is taken away by some of the energy used to move around and to live. So let me give you an illustration for you to understand this. Imagine you have 2 cars. One is a light sedan and the other one is a very heavy truck. If they're both going 10 kilometers, which one will use more fuel? Well, it's definitely a truck because it's a lot more heavier. So can we use this concept in our weight loss management? Well, we definitely can. Because now we know that the heavier you are, the higher your metabolism is. So if we want to utilize that increased metabolism, does that mean that we want to eat a lot and gain more fat so that we can have a higher resting metabolism, and instead of working out, we can just rely on metabolism to burn everything else? Well, that's not the case because, well, that's first of all very unhealthy, and that's not what we want. So what should we do? Well, the answer is lean muscle mass. And that's what you get from going to the gym and working out on your muscles and strengthening them. They're going to grow in size and they're going to grow in mass. So instead of having a lot of fat as your mass, now you're using muscle mass. So it's healthier and you still get the benefits of an increased metabolism because you are heavier and it's going to be harder to move you. So anyways, going back to that 1 pound example of the chocolate bar, is it hard to lose 1 pound? Well, if we take away a chocolate bar a day, which is 250 calories, in 14 days we'll lose a pound. And not to mention all the other things that you can take away from your diet. 250 calories in a chocolate bar is just an example. You can take away 300 calories, you can take away 400 calories, and consequently you'll lose more weight. And what else can we do to help us with our fat loss? Well, we just talked about it, increasing our muscle mass. So if we increase our muscle mass from going to the gym, high intensity workouts, increase our muscle size, then we'll find losing that 1 pound even more easy. Because even if we're not at the gym, just energy to keep us alive, our metabolic rate will be higher, and that will help us out as well.
So losing 1 pound is actually not that hard, but it's going to start with you to make those changes.
For more information like these, you can visit our Instagram at PTAthletes or our website www.ptathletes.com.